also going to see if he has hair. You can only see hair in the black and white because it's very fine. So we're going to see if he has little white spikes floating around in the fluid.
Can you tell us about what he weighs?
We're going to weigh him. I'm usually within 2 ounces,
Okay.
so very accurate.
See if he's
We'll
got
see
long
what
legs or
he's
not.
weighing today. We'll listen to his heartbeat. We're going to see what his heart rate is. Lift your feet for me. And now lay back flat.
I told her that walk goes with it.
Mm-hmm. She wanted to wait till the last minute, and that's okay. All right, I need you to pull your shirt all the way up under your chest, because at 32 weeks, right?
Yes.
He takes up all this space now. All right, tuck this into your shorts and underwear, because I'm guessing his head is on your bladder. We'll know in a minute if that's true. So when you see the baby today moving in the color, that is considered 4D. 3D and HD are the different types of still pictures that we'll get. So that's what the difference is. And the HD is that new high definition, new technology. It's much better detail, even than the newer 3Ds. All right. Has he been moving today?
He moved some this morning.
No, we're going to wake him up. Come on, buddy.
I'm curious to see if he's still sitting breached.
Oh, no. Here in a second. Nope. He's head down.
Ah.
Yeah.
There's top of his head right here
Yeah,
on
it's
Mama's bladder. So he's headbutting Mama's bladder. All right, so here's his head. Head down. He's facing that direction, so he's head down, laying on his right side, facing that way with his back to me. He's got his little hand across his face, so we'll have to get that out of the way. And then his spine runs up this side of your belly over here. Looks like little railroad tracks. See right there? Beautiful. Nice and smooth and even. And we're going to follow that spine all the way up here. All the way up to his hips. So that's where his rear end is, Mama. And he is 100% bored. Everybody see the little boy parts here. We got the boy parts here, and the boy part there. Here's the back of this leg, and the back of that leg going down the picture. Looks like a little turtle, right? So little boy, your fluid is looking good, Mama. All this black around him tells me that you're well hydrated. There's his feet kicking you. See his toes? He just kicked her right then. And then I'm going to turn on the 4D, the motion, and watch his little feet for a second. And then we'll get up there by his face. But yeah, I can feel him in there. He's getting rowdy.
That's what he did yesterday when they checked his heartbeat. He kicked the liner away.
He says, I don't like anything touching me. I know, buddy. All right. I gotta find his feet, because remember, he's kicking them. There's this little foot. Here's his leg, down to the ankle, and the side of his foot. Okay? And here's his other little foot, right here. These are toes, and that's the top of his ankle. Let's see if I can get a different angle. So we can see his little toes better. Oh, he dug him in on the side. See, he's gripping his little toes, top of his foot. Oh, he just pushed, like he was pushing the gas pedal. Did y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Bam. See? All right, so let's get around to his face. Let's see what we can see over here. He's headbutting Mama's bladder. He sure is. Look at him slinging his head back and forth. You need to calm down just a little bit, buddy. Just a little bit so I can get in front of him. Quit smushing your face up against the front windshield here. There's his little face. See how his nose is smushed up against the wall? That's him right there. He's got his little face buried up against
Still
Mama.
more you could see the last time already.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to back off a little bit. There's his little mouth and nose. Says a little hand up there by his chin, looks like.
Oh, he's got 2 eyes, 2 nose holes, and a mouth. It's more than we've seen.
There's his little face. He's just a moving. Man, that ain't doesn't have his nose up against Mama. Trying to get his fingers in his mouth. Alright, let's have you just slowly turn just a little bit towards me.
With his
Right
fingers.
there, just a little. Right there. We're just shifting it, see. Alright, let's go look. See if we can see him in the HD. If he'll just relax for a second. Just relax. It's okay. Just relax. Don't turn this way. Go the other way. He's got a mind of his own. Where's he get that from? Mama or
Both
Dad?
of them.
Both.
Both of them?
Both.
They're
Okay.
both brats.
Of course. There we go. There's his little
Oh,
face. There he is. Look at him. He's still right up against his mama. But we're getting right between his face and that front wall. He's giving him just enough room.
You're too late for your
He'll be
camera.
back.
I told you to fix your apps on that phone.
There's his little fat cheeks. Look at him. Mm-hmm.
We already knew
What you
that.
crying for?
Happy crap.
It's on camera.
Well, there's some tissue down there at that table underneath the
Hey, she
TV.
didn't cry when she saw you.
Yes,
You'll
I
feel
do.
You'll always be number one.
Did you bring any buckets in there?
Look how fat those cheeks are. He says I'm healthy, Stacy. I know you are.
Mine's in there carrying my wife to the emergency room.
He's got a little bit of umbilical cord floating in front of him, which is normal. Sometimes they'll reach up, it's like a little fly bothering them. They'll reach up, you'll see them brush it out of their face. But that's what this is, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
And like I said, it's okay. See, there it is.
I'm just glad he flipped around.
As long as it ain't around his neck.
It is not around his neck. He's got his hand sneaking his hand up to it. He might be trying to suck on his thumb. They develop habits already in the womb. See his little fingers there? So he may be trying to get that thumb right in his mouth. See
Little
it
thumb
in.
sucker like Hunter.
Brandy, you can see me in the pictures.
Cute face. He does have a little round face, doesn't he? He's healthy.
That's the way Christian was.
Turn right out when I took that picture. He's got his tongue sticking out at us. Yes, he does. The tip of his tongue sticking out.
Sticking her tongue out.
Oh, now he's gonna be like Dallas.
See if we can get a 3D picture of him. The classics.
Brandy, will you send them to me on Facebook, please?
Yeah, 'cause I can't take them for looking.
Yeah, well, I'd be to the top of the TV.
Alright, let's give him a little break here. And we're gonna go see if he has some hair and listen to his little heartbeat. See what his weight is. Look at him stick his chest out there.
Joseph both had a head full of hair now. He's lost his, and Joseph was a natural afro.
Kristen had a head full. when she was
Yeah,
born.
he did too.
See, he's turned up against his mom. He said, this is my mom. That's your placenta, the edge of it. It's like a little pillow in there.
Yeah, Joseph tore mine.
And they like to snuggle up against him. Alright, let's go see on the back of his head if he's got some hair. Oh yeah, look at all these little white spikes. That's a long one. And then we got some little shorter ones here. A few long other ones.
He already need a haircut, huh?
He might need one when he gets here. That's a pretty good amount. Alright,
Has he
and
got
while
any
we're
on top?
here, let's go ahead and measuring. Yeah, see all that hair? Look.
It's not
No.
bad.
Is that the top of his head?
Yeah, it's about where the crown
Okay.
of his head is, right there. That's where
Take your hat off.
That's
Where I lost mine. But I say, if he's like me and Alan, he's gonna lose it.
And now, we're gonna measure his head, his belly, and his upper leg. And that'll give us his weight. You cannot tell the length of a baby at this stage. They're all in a little ball. So it's impossible to know until they're born at this stage how long they are. But the weight, yeah, we can tell the weight. Yeah, little noggin. Then we get to measure his belly, his little abdomen. Now they already have little toddler bellies, little pot bellies at this stage. They really start getting that pot belly at about 14 weeks is when they start seeing their little round pot belly. They just kick me hard. You see, we're talking about my pot belly. Perfect. And then his femur, his little leg bone, it goes from his hip to his knee. That's the last thing that we measure for the machine to calculate how much he weighs. So here's his little leg bone right there. You can already see muscle in his leg right there. See a little muscle, little muscle here. He's got some good. He must be kicking mama good. All right, so I am getting that he's weighing 4 pounds, 5 ounces, and that corresponds to the weight of a baby that's 32 weeks and 3 days.
Which is about accurate.
So he's gonna be about 14 pounds.
She's like 30, about 32 in 2 days, so.
So based on the measurements I just did, okay, that puts his due date somewhere around September 27th. So is that what they're giving you? That's real close. So that means his development's coming along perfectly. Okay, 4 pounds, 5 ounces. Now we're gonna listen to his little heartbeat. Everybody be real quiet and we'll see what the heartbeat is here. Alright, he's practicing his breathing right now, okay? So as he's breathing, see his little belly going up and down right there, which is what you want him to do. But it moves the heart, and it's like hitting a moving target there. So I was just waiting for a
Is that
second to
his
see
little
if
heartbeat?
he'll
Or is that his hand?
practicing his breathing for a second.
I'm trying to figure out what is that going from.
Yeah.
If it was his hands, I was about to say we're gonna have another breathing.
There we go, we got it. His little heart rate today, nice and steady, right at 133 beats per minute. Perfection.
He wasn't doing that, he was doing this.
Right.
Let's see if he
Fishing.
Fishing pole.
Oh, I can't wait for him to go fishing because I'm gonna throw rocks in the water and I'm gonna teach him all the good
So you
tricks.
know what I told him a while ago? I said, Jacob, I'll give him a fishing pole. Stand at the end right there.
Well, when he takes some fishing, I'm going, I promise you. I'm gonna throw rocks in the water and splash and holler.
Here we go.
So I told him the other day, I'm gonna teach him all the tricks he done.
Ah, he's got his little eyes open. Their eyes come unsealed after 24 weeks. So sometimes
we
you
knew
can
that.
see him.
Yeah.
He's looking up where my voice is. He's like, who is that strange lady? Because he's been able to hear in the womb since 19 weeks. So he can recognize it. By 29 weeks, he can recognize mom and dad's voice.
He knows
So
when they're fussing.
he knows I am not somebody that's always around me.
You probably like Brody.
He's got his little hand up there too, little nose up against mama. He's got his eyebrows scrunched together. He's getting mad at me probably.
Yeah, he got a mean look. He
He does, doesn't he?
looks like
I
Christian
turn
when
a
she
little
gets
bit more towards me, mama.
If she gets up and kicks you, I'll just look the other way.
See, I'm just trying to get him away from that placenta that he likes so well. His mama. See it right there in front of his nose. Here's your short face. Let's clear this placenta out. Oh, he's got little kissy lips. Little kissy lips. Caught him blowing y'all a kiss, didn't he? Here's his little profile. I'm trying to get that hand up there.
What have you been in the last one?
Alright, let's have you go ahead and lay back flat. Alright. And this next part is called HD Live. This is him moving in the HD. This is what he's doing in there right now. Moving his little hand up by his face, pushing his little nose up against mama. See his little lips. And he tried to smile there for a second. Ah, there's a little smile. There he was right there. His little smirk. Sweet. See if we can see his little ear. Here's his little ear. See his little earlobe in the back part? He turned his face right into that placenta, so I was like, let's show him his ear. This is his little ear.
Looks like his hand's on the back of his head.
Little tiny ear. That's probably the actual size of the ear right now, about like this. He's still got a little growing to do. I was hoping he would stay off of that.
like she was
Alright,
there.
turn all the way back on your side facing me. Trying to get him on Mama's side. Keep turning this way. There we go. We're just shifting it away from that right there. Just don't tell me what to do with my life. Starts in the end, doesn't it?
Surprised me, he flipped the other direction.
That's what he did. He went the opposite of the direction I wanted him to.
That sounds right.
Sounds right.
That's what he did the first reading.
All he showed was his butt.
Oh, we got some good face pictures and video of him today. I just wanted a few more.
Over there crying.
No.
Sneak up on him. Gotta sneak up on him while he's off the mama. Yeah, she's just look at those cheeks. Yeah, I love his little chipmunk cheeks. Trying to sneak that hand back up there to his mouth. Poking his little lips out. See his little fingers?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you get him some mittens and some passies. He's gonna need them. They tend to be already right or left-handed in the womb, I read. So that's his right
I
hand.
was gonna say, so he's right-handed.
He might be right-handed. Get your hand down. Get your hand down. See, it's right on his chin right there. His little finger.
All we had was ultrasound.
Well, everything I see looks wonderful, you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Y'all can thank Mama for drinking that water. I couldn't have got these pictures without her doing what she did.
Looks like he's got long fingernails.
That's what I was looking at.
Ready, cool.
I think it's gonna be
Right.
all right.
There's a real possibility.
Go ahead and use this and wipe that glue up. I'll try to put it off your desk.
Be bad, huh?
I was the
All
one
right,
who
it's gonna take about 5 minutes. We're gonna print you some pictures out.
You're gonna
Now,
run
Jill's
around the
gonna
house with
email
knife in
all
your
the
hand.
pictures to your email address you gave us.
Okay.
There will be 2 blue links in the body of the email, which are the links to your video on our OneDrive page. Okay, because there's so much data. Make sure in the next 2 days, you have 2 days, click on each link. It takes you to the OneDrive page, and at the top it says download. Do that with each one, download it to your computer, okay? All right, you guys. Well, thank y'all for coming to Baby Dimensions. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing him.
We did. Finally.
He's a mess, isn't he? He's something else. Already got some personality to him. All right, let me take your towel. Lift your feet. Everybody grab your things. We'll take you in this other room while Jill gets everything ready for you. Awesome.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Try not to spoil him too much. I'm a grandma. I spoil mine. I do. All right. Have a seat right in here. You're welcome. Have a
What you
good
doing?
rest of your weekend, you guys. Thank you
No,
so
you didn't
much.
see it.
You're welcome. And Mama, you keep doing what you're doing. Drinking your water, following your doctor's instructions.